welcome back to another video. This video is a part 2 to the gem grab guide. If you haven't watched that, you have to watch that to understand this. There will be a link on the top right corner so you can watch that. Okay, so the first role we're going to be going, just to summarize real quick, basically there are 3 roles in gem grab, and if each person does one role and you do it properly, you're guaranteed to win. So if you want to win more matches, do this, and yeah, you'll win more matches. Right, so the first role is gem carrier. There's gameplay of it right now. Okay, so I'm going to be going over exactly how you should gem carry, when you should push, and etc. So as you can see right now, I'm just passively pushing. So when, for example, that Daryl, he's not going to do anything, so it's fine. I can get that gem. I'm not going too far. As you can see, I'm always staying behind. So I stayed behind so that my teammate, the Shelly, who it's supposed to be a little bit higher, but it's fine that she's here, can support me. See, now it's covered. There's not aggression going on, so I can push a little bit more forward. So as you can see, I'm just collecting gems very casually. I'm not worrying about the teammate getting too close, because I mean the enemy's getting too close, because my enemies are there. My teammates are here protecting me. And yeah, so gem carrying is really easy. All you have to do is make sure to collect gems, know when to push back. If the enemies are too close, push back. And yeah, so what happens now is that Dow did cause some issues. I got kind of overconfident. I was just staying right here. Probably should have pushed back, but I got kind of pushed back, but I got confident for no reason. But I do end up getting the gems back, so it's fine. In hindsight, you want to try and make sure that you have all the gems, all 10 gems, so that way you know, you're the only one carrying the gems, and your teammates can push in while you stay back. So if your teammates die, it's fine. So yeah, once again, a Daryl tries to do the same thing, but it doesn't work as well this time around. I try to get one more gem to get the 10th gem so I can hide, but it doesn't work out. But it's fine, because me and that Jessie get away and stay alive, while that Shelly keeps the enemies back. Obviously, she did a pretty good job at it. And obviously, against 3 people, you can't really do much. That's why you want to make sure that the gem carrier is carrying all the gems, so that there can be 2 people trying to keep their enemies back while the person with all the gems stays forward. So to summarize, try to get all the gems, try not to die, and stay back when necessary, and push forward when you can. Okay, so now we're moving on to support. Right, so what you have to get used to is knowing which role to support. You can either support the gem carrier or the person being aggressive. So yeah, so right now I'm protecting the tick, who's probably going to be the gem carrier, because obviously he has low HP, so he's probably going to be the one needing protection. But obviously, as the match progresses, you might need to protect a different person, but your job as a support character, support role, is to make sure that you're supporting the other roles. So right now I'm just keeping the enemies back, so I'm helping the role of the person doing that, who this game is Frank, because obviously Frank is also pretty good at keeping the enemies back. But yeah, a good control baller is Jessie. And obviously from this gameplay you can see that both of us are, me and Frank are doing a pretty good job at keeping them back. And obviously that tick for some reason decides to go and push even more, which I don't know why he does that, so that Frank ends up getting the gems. Obviously this is a random, so I didn't actually plan this, but if you are in a match, you know not to do this. No point in 3 people pushing. But I end up being the one that carries the gem, which I mean, it's not that bad as long as someone's doing it, and plus that tick is doing a pretty good job at keeping them back, so all the roles are still being covered and it's fine. Okay, so as you can see, we got all the necessary gems, but we just have to keep the enemies back, and we got a pretty good comp for keeping the enemies back. That tick does die, but he does keep most of the enemies back, which is why we're able to win this game. To summarize, the support character, you want to support the character that needs the most help. As the match progresses, the character that needs the most support might change. So first, the gem carrier might need support, then later on it might be the person keeping them back. But yeah, so now we move on to the next one, which is keep the enemies back. Obviously this one is the hardest one to do, which is why I'm going to go in detail on how to do it. So the first step in making sure that you'll be good in this role is choosing the right brawler. So a good brawler to do this with is BB, because attack literally keeps the enemies back. Don't get confused with that and with like Gale, for example, because Gale super does keep the enemies back, but it's not the same, because he doesn't have high enough DPS or enough HP to be able to do it good enough. Anyway, so what you want to do is basically, as a role, it doesn't matter if you die. Don't worry about dying. You can die as many times as you want, because it's up to the support character to make sure that the gem carrier is fine while you're doing it. Obviously, at the start of the game, keeping the enemies back might be tough, but as the game progresses, you'll find it easier and easier. So right now is the perfect moment. You'll see how I keep the enemies back. So I take out that tower, and while I'm taking out the tower, you'll see that the Gene is staying back, and that Nani is still there using his super. So obviously there's no point me pushing that Nani until he starts coming closer. When he does start coming closer, that's when I start pushing. And as you can see, that was a good, I don't know, 10-20 seconds of them being kept back. And obviously now I'm going to go back and do the same thing again. And obviously in that 10-20 seconds, it gave my teammates, obviously my team wasn't really supporting me, and that Frank Gale could have came in and supported me in doing that. And obviously we could have kept the enemies back longer, and I might even survive, but it's fine. Again, as you can see, I'm keeping the Gene and the tower back. Obviously my teammates can deal with the Nani fine. So again, you know, they stay back. I even made the tower waste a super. So basically the whole objective is making sure that they stay back rather than getting into the main mine, so they don't collect their gems. Again, so this is when we kind of fail because of that Gene's super did come in clutch, and we're about to lose, but a good play was made so that we can end up winning. Here I start to like bug out for some reason. I know my controls just started to not work, but 7 seconds, this is kind of close. As you can see, the Frank kills him with the nick of time, which starts the timer again, but he does die. And obviously I just so happened to kill them and also die, so it doesn't matter, the timer starts again. And this is the push that ends up deciding it. Obviously this is like not as important to the roll of thing, but this is just, I just thought it would be interesting to show you, because there's only 1 second left. We thought we were about to lose, and that exact second, I think it was my super or something, which I was able to keep them back. And obviously I only have 800 HP, but that Gale came in very, very clutch. And yeah, so now we have 15 seconds of the thing. Another quick tip, if you see a Gene, obviously as you can see, I basically covered for the Gale, so rather than the super getting the Gale, it got me instead, which is fine, because obviously as you can see, I kept the 2 teammates and the the Gene back, while the Gale was able to get into position and waste that 15 seconds. And obviously the other important role is when your teammates have all the gems, obviously the gem character should be carrying all the gems. You and the support character should keep the enemies back for that 15 seconds, so obviously you can win that game. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this guide. Before you click away, there will be end screen videos that should pop up right now. Click one of those, give it a watch, and yeah, bye.